we're from Atlantic Canada, Halifax. 30 years our group's been in Mexico, only building large epithermal silver mines, serially. And we like to build low CapEx, high profitable mines that drive 10 times CapEx in MPV and IRRs in the hundreds of %. So if anyone's interested in that, we're going to tell you about El Tigre. Better show you that so I don't get in trouble. I'm a securities lawyer, so I got to be careful up here and play by the rules. Now, in 2017, used that skill to buy a public company out of Vancouver for $9 million. We got to work. That is in Sonora, as you can see right here. My panel work, 100 kilometers from the U.S. border. We're going to talk about security in a minute. What did we do since then? $250 million, hundreds of thousands of meters. In November, we received the first permit in Mexico since 2019 to build our surface mine heap leach. That was a wonderful accomplishment. Big underground mine we're going to talk about, how we're going to build that, how much money that makes too, fully permitted for that. So we're building right now. And it's going to be 20 months for the surface mine, give another 6, 7, 8 past that for the underground. And we're going to show you what that looks like. 30,000 hectare property. We're going to talk about exploration potential, Don. But right now, that's 25 kilometers of the Sierra Madre, the prolific belt. That's 37,000 hectares, 35 kilometers. Everything we're going to talk about is a couple of kilometers we've done all this work on. Okay? Now, I'm going to talk about exploration potential. We're just going to talk about this couple of kilometers. It's the same for 10 each way. We'll give you that at the end because Don seems to think that's important too. Look, if I took a knife, this is going to be El Tigre 101 right here. If I took a knife and sliced right through the middle of the project, we've done all the work and opened it up, big piece of cake, 500 meters, cross section, cartoon. We're going to explain the business model from that cartoon. And here's the cartoon. This is classic Mexico, big districts, all of them, Pinos Altos, Ocampo, Mulatos, big surface mine, unlimited underground narrow vein silver. In our case, this is 65% gold, 35% silver in the surface mine, and classic 80%, 20 silver underground. So let's talk about how we're going to do both of these, and I can't wait to show you the numbers because that's what I talked about. High, profitable, low capex mines. That's how we can build it, Don. I'm telling you right now. We don't need billions. We need less than 100 million for each of these. I'm going to show you how we do that. That's why Mexico and this type of deposit, what we call flowering epithermal, big vein, big surface mine at the top, epigenetic to the vein. Let's talk about it. Let's clear this up. Think about this and talk about surface mine first, okay? All done, all the approvals. First one since 2019. That was Orla, and maybe some of you invested in that one. Went pretty well. This is about a little smaller, very, very similar. Surface mine. 86 million is the capex. 9-year mine life. That's only 60% of the ore optimized. We'll push back after that and get the rest of this thing's open north and south. We'll build it in 20 months. We've already started. Who's building it? Francisco Albalez and his team. I hired him 2 years ago. Did you ever hear of Argonaut? Beautiful company. Built the last big surface mines in Sonora, the same state I'm in. He drilled them, he built them, he ran them all until they were depleted, and then he joined me 2 years ago to build this one with his team. So we're already on the go since, well, January 1st. Now, why is it so valuable? It's simple mining. Nothing's mining is simple, but this is simple. First 3 years, zero strip. You blast the rock. You haul to a 3-stage crusher. You can buy it off the shelf. 3/8, no agglomeration. You put it on a heap leach. You run it through out of box Merrill Crow, and you're done. You make a doré bar. Boom. I mean, I can show you all kinds of pretty pictures. There's the first 3 years. There's the next 3 years, you can see. But really what I love is what I'm going to show you next. And that's what you should be investing in. We're trading. We got 100 million US in the bank. In the last 10 months, we've raised 150 million, all bought deals, no warrants. I raised a $250 million since we started, no warrants on that either. The corner on those bought deals was either BMO or Stifel. They kept going back and forth. So we got 100 million US in the bank to execute this plan. What's that look like? Well, this is my favorite slide because this is about making money. This is not about drilling holes and exciting the market. This is about making money. That's how you get a true return on your investment. We're trading at a 600 million market cap. That's important. If you look at the numbers here, watching my time, I want to get it all in. Let's say this is current prices. You can go look at it. I can't talk about all the various pricing, but look at that. At today's prices, this drives $1 billion. This is US dollars now, real money, NPV. An IRR of 113% pays back in less than a year. There's what I love. 9 years. Remember, that's only 60% of the euro. Make about 160 million USD after tax free cash flow here. That's beautiful. Now, let's keep going. We got to go fast. Remember I told you about this? PEA just came out on this in January. This will be number 2. We'll start here and we'll quickly transition to this. This is fully permitted. Really simple. We've already started. This is a easy. There's about 5 kilometers from where you saw the surface mine down the valley. We've already started all kinds of underground development into that where we're doing all the exploration from. But that doesn't matter. What matters is door number 2, the numbers on the underground. This just came out. It's PEA. We got work to do. But if you look at these numbers, 2 minutes and 40 seconds. I'm from Atlantic Canada. This is ridiculous. Even I can't talk fast enough for this. So if we look here, let's compare apples to apples, same price. 15-year mine life, 800 ton per day mill. Probably upsize that mill, but that's what we're permitted for, so that's what the PEA is on. 1.2 billion NPV. Wow, I didn't even know an IRR could come at 150%. Half a year payback makes 1.8 billion over 15 years. You add, well, I'm not allowed to do this because the securities laws say I can't add these 2 studies together. But they didn't say I couldn't put the 2 tables under each other. So I think I'm okay with this one. All right? Oh, I'll be seeing some of my securities friends this week in Toronto, so I think I'm okay. So look at this. Do the math. Here's the math. Today's prices, 1.2 billion US. Add another billion on. That's 2.2. Call it 3 Canadian. I just don't tell you how this is going to work. We're going to execute. We've done this many times, our group. 600 million in Mexico. It'll trade from 0.9 to 1.2, somewhere in there. That's the trade. 6 if we execute in the next 30 months, 20 for the surface, 30 to get the underground bolted on. That's the trade. I don't need to drill another hole, but we got to drill some more holes. So let's get to that. We don't want to lose sight of that because that's important too, right? Okay. Now remember, you said CapEx? That's 3 billion. Mine's, oh no, that's 2.2. Mine's only 200. That's more than 10. Oh, that's good. 10 plus. Yes, that's good. Anyway, just having some fun, folks. Now, let's talk about exploration potential. Okay? Remember what I told you. Everything is in the middle 2 kilometers. I got 10 this way and 10 this way. This was the old Tigre mine we drilled around. Went well, 300 million silver equivalent ounces later almost. We're starting to drill this very soon. It'll start 1 rig. And then there's 3 more mines to the south. We'll start doing our work in them. Same thing we did when we got this in 17. The reality is this is a huge district. We got to build that surface mine, build that underground mine. There'll be 10 drill rigs here and 10 drill rigs here. And unfortunately, as my geologists in Mexico say, I'll be long dead. And they'll still be drilling off ounces at El Tigre. So that's really what this project is. It was a long slug for the last decade, but we absolutely won in getting the approvals for that surface mine, the first one since Orla 19, fully permitted for underground. This team has done this many times before. We're going to execute again, and we're going to become the world's next great silver mine, about 10 million ounces of production per year when it's all bolted together. SLVR and the TSX-V. You can go on our website and check out all the details. All those studies are there. PFS, PEAs, go review it. And look, thank you for your time. I appreciate it.